got? Well, I can tell you, man, shit. I just got done feeding the seagulls again because the people came by and gave some free food. You know, I gotta take advantage of getting free food whenever I can to help me along my journey. You feel what I'm saying? They gave us some spaghettis and meatballs, so that'll be good. But I gave the bread to the birds, man. They gave us a donut and a big ass muffin, and I gave it to the birds because I'm not gonna eat that, man. High in carbs, high in sugar. I just took the meatballs and spaghetti. That's enough carbs and protein right there, man. You feel me? But you know what, bro? Making progress makes you feel great. Not whining and complaining. When you start seeing things head your way in your life, when things start going your way because of the hard work and dedication, it makes you feel great, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not whining and complaining. Not on the internet talking about, you know, I want to delete myself because I'm not getting a woman. I guarantee, you know, if short fat man or short skinny man or short bald guy, whatever his name is, he will start feeling good about himself once he starts stacking his money inside the bank. Getting leg lifting surgery. That's what it is. Getting surgery on his legs so he can feel proud. When you start seeing that money pile up, he got to like 5 grand already, and 10 grand he got saved up, and then 15 grand, and then 20 grand he got saved up. A couple of years went by, he saved about 30 grand, you feel what I'm saying? And then another 2 years went by, he saved another 30 grand. And there you go, right there, man. You got your money for your leg lifting surgery. You don't have to be short for the rest of your life. But nah, he decides to complain about it and want to talk about he want to delete himself. I'm like, bro, because you ain't making no progress. If you would have been making progress towards your goal, you'll start feeling good about yourself. Let's say you saved about 30 grand within like 2 years. You'll be like, God damn, I'm making progress. All I need is $30 more thousand. I gotta work these 2 jobs real quick. Especially when you're young, you can work 2 jobs without feeling fucked up and tired. You know, you can take a lot of stress and a lot more. You can take a lot more punishment when you're younger.
Wait.
But if he saw the money that he was saving over the years, and he finally about to make that dream come true of getting his legs done, you know, he will start to feel better about himself, bro. When you start going on auditions and people start recognizing you because of your hard work, you'll start feeling better about yourself. You know, you'll start feeling great, man. I'm losing weight, feeling great, and getting more attention. I'm seeing progress being made. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't drinking alcohol all the time and shit. You start feeling great about yourself. And women start looking at you a lot more. You know what I'm saying? You feel great. But complaining and crying on this internet, man, it's gonna make you worse, man. It's gonna make the situation worse. Trust me, it will. You know what I'm saying? Right now, short bald guy, he on suicide watch, man. The way he's talking right now, he won't last another 2 years. You know what I'm saying? He just like Renegade One, bro. Renegade One, if you don't know who Renegade One was, he was a YouTuber here that committed suicide, man. I hate to use that word, but it's the way it is, man. He deleted himself because he couldn't find a woman. Dudes are suicidal because they can't find a woman. Man, you better get out here and start making progress. Stop crying, bro. Stop the complaining. Start making progress with your life, bro. And then you'll start to feel better about yourself. Start chasing the Hollywood dream. I guarantee, bro, if you keep on knocking on doors, something's gonna open up for you. You know how I won my latest jackpot? Because I kept doing the same thing over and over again. I bumped into the luck. You start seeing the fruits of your labor pay off, man. I bumped into the luck because I kept trying, bro. It's just that simple, bro. You go out to become a movie star, you're gonna bump into some luck if you keep trying. You luck up. Look at Jean-Claude Van Damme. It took him like 5 years to make it in Hollywood, but he kept trying. And he bumped into some luck. You know, he got started as an extra at first, and then he worked his way up to the main character because he kept going. He didn't give up. That's the reason why they say no retreat, no surrender, man. No retreat, no surrender. Like on that Jean-Claude movie, the kickboxing, never surrender. That song came on at the end when he beat Tong Po. Never surrender. You know what I'm saying? You know. So you go after it, man, because that's all you have, man. And you got drive, you got courage. You know what I'm saying? You got ambition. You feel me? A lot of guys don't understand their true talent, man, until they get out there and start doing stuff. And then they discover themselves. Feel what I'm saying? Never surrender. Never surrender. But you out here crying, bro, like a little kid, man, nothing's gonna pan out for you. Matter of fact, it's gonna get worse. As you age, things get worse without money. Yes, it does. Trust me, I know. As you age, you start putting on pounds, you know, swallowing everything, eating up the whole entire refrigerator, big old beer gut, bad skin. Man, you just covering up whatever that's hurting on the inside. You struggling, 5 or 10 year droughts. Man, you gotta know that something is broke. If something is broke, you gotta spend time trying to fix that shit, man. Don't leave it broke for years to come and shit. You gotta sit back like, damn, how come I'm not like attracting women? And look at yourself. Something is broken. I gotta find time to try to fix that shit, man. Or spend time fixing that shit. I told you, it's like being on an island, stranded and shit, man. You gotta build that boat to get off that island, man. I ain't gonna be here for the rest of my life. I'm building this boat. Go get the tools, man. There's wood and steel all around you, man. You got a hammer, you got a drill. You know what I'm saying? You got all the tools around you. You're just too lazy to fucking pick it up and start building, man. Sure, it might take time to build a boat to get off the island, but whatever choice you got, what choice you got? Some dudes say, fuck it, I'm stranded on this island. I ain't trying to get off this motherfucker. Fuck getting off. Fuck building a boat. Even though there's resources all around me. Fuck building a boat. Like, bro, but there's steel and wood over there. No, shut up, man. Let me cry some more about this situation, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. Like, bro, you got resources all around you, man. You got to take advantage of it. You might luck up and build that boat right. You don't know. Oh, man, shut up. I'm going to spend the next 10 years crying on this island. I don't give a damn about getting off. I don't know. I'm not getting any women, man. Man, please. And all I hear is crying and complaining with short bald guy, whatever his name is. I can't watch him. It's sad, bro. That he don't know what to do. Like, bro, you don't know what to do. Save that money and get that you know, save that money and get that surgery over and done, bro. A lot of cats, yo height, they say, I'm not gonna be 5'4" for the rest of my life. I'm saving this money every single day and making progress on top of that. When you start seeing that money stack in the bank, you got 15, 20 grand stacked, you'll start feeling good about yourself. You're like, damn, I'm really saving money. Wow, I really ain't gonna be 5'4" for the rest of my life. That boat is coming. That Savior boat is coming. By the time I get up to 60 or 70 grand saved, man, it might take 5 years to get there, but eventually I'll get there. It's better than spending 5 years complaining about the shit. Some of you motherfuckers been on YouTube complaining 5 or 6 years, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. In that time, you could have saved money. You could have accomplished so much that you wouldn't even be in your same situation. But you spent that time crying instead of building, bro. Fucking dummies, man. You know, stop complaining and start doing. I'm gonna fly my sign right now, and I'm gonna go turn in my numbers. Yep. Fly my sign, turn in my numbers. That's what I'm gonna do right now. But first, I'm gonna eat some spaghetti and meatballs before I go turn in my numbers. But you gotta understand that's something that you're gonna be stuck on that island for the rest of your life. That's why I always use that analogy, man, because like struggling in the dating market is like being stuck on the island, bro, and you gotta like build you a boat to get off that motherfucker, and it's gonna take time. But you know what I'm saying? Complaining, whining, crying, it hasn't did any justice for nobody, bro. That's only for women and children, like I said, man. Women and children can get away with crying. You know what I'm saying? People come to their rescue when things are wrong. But with a grown-ass man, they could care less about your crying. They could care less about crying, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care if you got to start today. Start on your goal right now. Just start showing up for auditions. Start looking for auditions. First of all, get online. I mean, damn, how many of you guys have got a acting passion? I mean, damn. You know, just start looking up acting, a passion for acting on YouTube. Start studying other people that came before you. You know, short ball guy should be studying Kevin Hart. You know, what does it take to be funny? You know, ask some questions, look it up, Google that shit. What does it take to be funny? Can you learn being funny? Can I learn how to be funny? You know what I'm saying? Just start asking questions, start digging shit up, and then go off that, man. Whatever you got. Whatever the information that you got, inhale that shit and learn it, and try to, try shit. You know, and then start showing up for auditions. But a lot of motherfuckers, they choose to complain like little women, bruh. It's like, that's not gonna do nothing. You're gonna be in your situation for years to come, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And I guarantee short ball guy, he gonna keep on uploading videos while me and other people gonna be making progress. He gonna keep on uploading one video after the next. You know, he's gonna keep on uploading, complaining. And I'm gonna be on the beach somewhere in Pattaya, Thailand, or in the Bahamas somewhere, and I'm gonna be like, these niggas are still complaining? I'm getting on YouTube like, bro, I've been out of my situation like a long time ago. I kept grinding. You stayed in that situation, bro, because you didn't start small, bro. You know, you didn't start small and build yourself up. Every day that goes by, you're getting closer to your goal. Shit. Anyway, I gotta end this video. I gotta fly a sign and then eat some food after this, man. You guys have a good day. Peace out, take care, and bless. I'm out, man.